What's up, Master Builders, and welcome to Ginty Bricks Railway. And today I want to present to you another Thomas the Tank Engine Lego mock. And today I'm going to be presenting, or unless you watch my last one with Annie Clever, I am going to be showing off Percy, the small engine. And Percy is quite amazing. For the first fact that he's literally was built way before Thomas. I remember he was built 2 years ago now, so he's definitely beaten Thomas in that section. But to be honest, he has got some good technique going along. And I will present you on the actual boiler of Percy. Wait, why am I even picked it up? All I can literally just do is just take off the actual boiler itself. Literally, this is all it is. You've got like that. You've got Percy's firebox, that is just literally the normal 4x4 round with the actual holes that I showed off in Thomas. And here you can literally just see, if I put it in the lights, that Percy contains, only for his boiler, some actual bigger arches, and also some small arches just to fill in with the big one. And also one of these little, I don't know what you call this little piece, but it's a 1 by sort of how high it is by 4. And I think I only used 2 of those on each side. And of course a little plate in the middle just to make it a little bit chunkier. And also this is the actual studs to put Percy's face back on. Talking about that I said to put your face back on, Percy. Come on. Yeah, Percy. There we are, you're back. Look at his cheery face. And also his boiler is, well, his top part is, one is on jumper. The other one is just a 2x4, and this one is another jumper put on, and this is the whistle / safety valve. It is basically a gold stud with the actual golden pin part. I don't know what you call these. I'm going to call them stamps because it was news first as a stamp. And that's actually a good way to make a safety valve or some kind of little whistle. And of course, this is the other side. And the one thing I've forgotten to mention is the actual little door wheel on the bottom. Just to make it, there we are, you've got the light now. To make it look like a little bit more greeblings on the bottom. And hide a little bit of the actual greyness in the middle. But if you're wondering about the wedge stripes, well, that's because, like Thomas, I use a tape for it. Because I wasn't going to use like actual red bricks, because that would have been impossible trying to do that. So I decided to design Percy without doing the red striping around and just put it on afterwards. And while I've got Percy's whole body out of the way, I can just show you the actual running plate of Percy. Of course, you got these little green parts. I'm going to blank half of the words because I don't even know half of it. Even though I work on a steam railway for quite a lot. But you can just see how much greebling, especially this part. I just done some plain greebling there just because it looks a bit plain and I didn't really like it, so I put that. And of course I got these little 2 cheese sledge. I can't even think of the word anymore. And also the typical light headlamp. Sorry, I don't know where my head is at the moment. And of course you've got Percy's little wheels. I've forgotten to mention on Thomas's wheels as well. These are from Big Ben bricks, they are. And these are the small ones, and Thomas have the big one. Notice Percy's drivers having a lie down over there. No, you don't. And now I can put Percy's boiler back on because I've finished now of it. So you can just see how much I just miss all that just with the boiler. And talking about the boiler, I'm now going to go and show you the actual bunker. It's pretty simple. All this is literally, all this triangle parts are cheese wedge, and also just be put into the actual headlamp, just so it looks like it just came from the boiler. And also these are just like another headlamp with these, I don't know what you call those little bricks that you just got forward, up, and studs on the side of construction. Of course, his coal is the clay face, clay bat from the Lego Batman movie. See, I can't even use my words today. What is wrong with me? I was just doing good with the last two videos. And of course, I'm gonna show off Percy's car because why not? And of course, Percy's got a typical cat. Destroy the whole Percy background. And yeah, it's just like you can just see there, Percy's got the same fire door as Thomas, so you got a more better look of it. Got the regulator, some gauges, and the actual thing. Actually, to be honest, this is actually identical to Thomas. I literally remember just copy and pasting Thomas to Percy, and that was it. So there you are, you're looking at more better the interior of Thomas's cab. And now I'm just got to stick back on Percy's back. Actually, you can just see here that I literally do got... Ooh, I just totally forgotten about that. Just doing the actual coal entrance in the back. Researching the actual engine that Percy was based off, that was Tango or something like that. Pardon my mispronouncing of that one. And it's just like, it was like two browns and a black. But apart from that, I will stick that back on. You can just see that these two are really like fiddly and all that. That's because that was the only way to do it without making it into one stud wide for the driver, and I didn't like to do that. Now, which way did that one go? Try to we'll build this without any confusion. And there's a part missing just there. But anyway, that was Percy the little engine. So much went into the actual model. It's like the first time I actually built it, I was wondering how to do the boiler. That was really the difficult part, because of course I was actually just saying that I was basing it off the actual original engine that Percy was based off, and it's got the most strangest boiler in the world. Not the strangest, but strange to replicate it in Lego, and of course, you know, Lego is really hard to pull off sometimes. But to be honest, that is how I managed to do the actual lovely curves of the boiler. And then when I did the boiler, it was the bunker that I didn't like the most. It was looked so plain, so boring and all that, so it was in the pipeline for a while. But then, boom, here he is now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and the next one that I'm going to show you next shall be Percy's mail car, because why not? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and see you soon. Bye!